punch their ticket to the second round. 2 in the red block, 2 in the silver block. It's a little bit of a different ball game. It's a little bit of a learning curve. Oh, wow! Blocks the kick, stops the foot. It's Yehai. What? Wow! Connects! What a sequence from Yehai! Inside cradle, could it be 1, 2, 3? Wow! Got him! Upset City, Fred Yehai defeated Silas Young. The winner of this match will take on the winner of PJ Black versus the debuting Tony Deppen with fist to the face. Oh, nice. And king to the mat, arm hook. Josh Woods. Woods is feeling it. Baltimore. Woods. Bob Kenny King has it. Oh, that's it. Wow. Into the shoulder area. Now Woods.
He almost punched him.
Whoa. And there's the bell.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the 15-minute time limit has expired. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scorecards are in. The winner of this bout, Josh the Goods Woods. Wow.
Hi, I'm Quinn McKay, and I am back to update you on everything going on in Ring of Honor and the ongoing Pure Tournament to crown a brand new ROH Pure Champion. I want to thank Ian Riccaboni for substituting for me last week and keeping everything together and making sure the house didn't burn down. As the other half of IQ, it is important to remind him that he's the absolute best. So Ian, thank you very much. We are coming off of our very best of Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view. That aired on Friday and can be seen right now on Honor Club. Check out past matches like Samoa Joe versus Paul London, Austin Aries versus CM Punk, Cage of Death, and much more. It's the very best matches from past Death Before Dishonors and current ROH stars commenting and watching along. Hopefully, our next pay-per-view will be live, but as always, you can get your fill of ROH action through all of our online platforms and weekly television show. Speaking of ROH TV, the latest episode is now available for free at ROHWrestling.com and features 2 more great matches in the Pure Tournament. The franchise Jay Lethal was the first to advance and will face 4th-generation wrestler David Finlay in the Block A semifinals, and Matt Sydal will face the Octopus Jonathan Gresham in the Block B semifinals. Over the weekend, we saw the debuting Savage Weight Fred Yehai upset the last real man Silas Young to advance. I was able to get comments from Yehai immediately following the match, so let's go to those now. In what could be considered the biggest upset of the Pure Tournament so far, Fred Yehai, in his debut, just defeated the last real man, Silas Young. And here he is right now. Fred, I actually have a couple questions for you. You're going on to the next round in the tournament, which means that you're either going to be facing Tracy Williams, who you have history with, or Russ. How are you feeling?
I showed up, I said what I was gonna do, and I did exactly what I was gonna do. I beat Silas Young fair and square in the middle of the ring. Why? Because that's what the Savage Weight Fred Yehai does. Pushes people, breaks them. But it was a great match. Nothing but mad respect to Silas Young. It don't matter who I face next, whether it's Tracy Williams. I know we got history, but you know what's up. Savage Weight is in the business of breaking people.
Yehai will face either Russ Taylor or Tracy Williams in a Block A semifinal match. Over the weekend, we also saw the first match of the tournament to go the full time limit as Kenny King and Josh Woods battled back and forth for the full 15 minutes. And because of this, the decision was in the hands of the judges, who ultimately voted for Josh Woods via split decision. Kenny King made a very risky decision deciding to throw a punch, and throwing that punch was his downfall, pushing Josh ahead in points. Here's what Woods had to say immediately following the bout. In the very first time limit draw of the Pure Title Tournament here at Ring of Honor, Josh the Goods Woods just defeated Kenny King. And I'd like to get a few comments from Josh Woods right now about how that went down. Josh, you're advancing on to the next round of the Pure Title Tournament. Hi, it's been a while. However, you just won in a time limit draw. You were awarded the points by the judges. Has this shaken your confidence going into the next round, or has it improved it?
How does Silas do?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, it's like that. Well, he'll be proud of me. Totally be proud. Well, you don't really like to see it go to the judge's decision, but I know I did enough to to hold my own. And Kenny's an awesome opponent. He's a leader, and I just want to earn his respect, and I think I did that with this. And I'm looking forward to the next round, and at least Silas will be able to cheer me on, and that would be really cool because I miss him. He's awesome.
At least you don't have to go on to face your mentor.
Well, lucky for him.
Maybe you shouldn't have said that.
No, maybe not.
Run.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Both Yehai versus Silas and Josh Woods versus Kenny King will be uploaded in full without TV commercial breaks tomorrow on Honor Club. But right now, let's check out what's in store for this weekend's ROH TV as the tournament continues.
Ring of Honor's historic Pure Championship is back. 16 men have entered a tournament based on the core principles of Ring of Honor wrestling. Pure athleticism, pure technique, pure skill, and pure honor. When the smoke clears, a new ROH Pure Champion will be crowned. This week, Russ Taylor takes on Tracy Williams, and PJ Black fights Tony Deppen. This week on ROH TV.
Since Ian has made his pick in the tournament abundantly clear, I want to reiterate that Hot Sauce Tracy Williams has been my pick to win the entire thing from the very beginning, and I've no doubt that the debuting Rust Taylor will also impress. PJ Black and Tony Deppen is also going to be absolutely incredible as long as PJ doesn't have his protege Bryan Danielson in tow, because honestly, that's going to be pretty disappointing, and I don't really want to see that happen. These Pure tournament matches are sure to be considered classics in the future. With that said, you cannot forget all the classic matches added to Honor Club every single Friday. 50 classic matches, to be exact. It is Fresh 50 Fridays. Last week, we saw great matches added, such as Jay Briscoe versus Necro Butcher, Delirious versus Kenny Omega, Chris Hero versus Ruckus, and Bryan Danielson versus Claudio Castagnoli from 2008. Let's take a look at some of that now.
Here in Toronto, behind American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. A very big matchup for Toronto here tonight. A rematch from Vendetta 2 in Chicago between Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli.
That's a match that Claudio Castagnoli defeated Bryan Danielson in. Hey! And as a result of that match, Claudio coming in here tonight with a ton of momentum.
Danielson able to work his way back to his feet. Sends Castagnoli off. Shoulder tackle, goes for the cover right away, does Claudio. Phillipsy comes, another shoulder tackle, another cover. Again, Dragon kicks out. Tries to sweep the legs of Castagnoli. Leapfrog from Bryan, and he gets the hip toss, holding onto the arm and going after it. These fans here in Toronto trying to get behind Bryan Danielson. Give him that burst of energy. Reversal of the whip, Claudio into the ropes. European uppercut. But Danielson with the drop kick.
And Danielson was down on a knee when Claudio delivered that European. I don't think Claudio got all of it. Danielson was able to fight his way through and connect.
This buys Danielson some time. Still clutching at that back, but trying to pull himself up. Moves out of the way. Big running forearm in the corner.
Castagnoli looks dazed against the rope here. Off the ropes he goes. Knee to the gut. Danielson looks like he's got a second win here.
Oh, he's determined to get the victory here tonight in this rematch. A lot of momentum with that drop kick right to the mouth.
Dragon to his feet. Reversal of the whip by Castagnoli. Backflip out of the corner by Danielson off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Running elbow strike.
Out to the floor goes Castagnoli. Keep your eye on Bryan Danielson here.
Continuing to have trouble with that left elbow.
Could it be the elbows from Bryan Danielson that earned him the victory here tonight? He looks determined.
Traps the arm.
Delivering the elbow. elbows repeatedly. But Castagnoli back to his feet. Drives Danielson into the corner. Back first, twice.
Maybe difficult for Danielson to execute those elbows given the height advantage Castagnoli enjoys.
German suplex, Danielson lands on his feet. Duck of the clothesline. Bicycle kick. Only two.
Again, can't keep him down. Traps the arms. Sunset flip. And a reversal by Castagnoli for two.
It is anybody's ball game here. Both men down on the canvas. Trying to pull themselves up.
Once again, Claudio unable to execute the Ricola bomb. European uppercuts, back and forth they go.
A series of them from Danielson. Pop-up European blocked. Backslide. He got him.
I'm happy to report that I'm not the only one returning this week. It's also the return of some of my very favorite week-by-week segments. Here's one right now with my friend Brian Zane. It's time for another Top 5. Take it away, Brian.
Hey everyone, Brian Zane here. Since 2002, Ring of Honor has been the place to see the best global wrestling talent under one roof, and ROH's current crop is no exception. Let's look at the top 5 international wrestlers in ROH today. Number 5, Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry may put smiles on faces with his singing, but the prestigious one is all business in the ring. A championship mat wrestler and a black belt in judo, Hendry is quick and deceptively strong. If he had been able to stay in the pure title tournament before travel restrictions were in place, it would have been hard not to believe in Joe Hendry to win it all. Number 4, Mark Haskins. Here's another example of not judging a book by its cover. Behind the gritty, grungy appearance of Mark Haskins lies one of the most cunning technical wrestlers in the ROH locker room. The man known as Overkill has been on the cusp of winning championship gold in the past, and with a guaranteed title shot in his future, one more chance may be all he needs. At number 3, Sumi Sakai. Sumi's history with Ring of Honor goes all the way back to 2002 when she beat Simply Luscious in the first ever women's match in company history. Since then, the 23-year veteran established herself as one of the top women to beat in the world. In 2018, Sumi accomplished another first, becoming the first ever Women of Honor champion. Number 2 is a tie between Rush and Dragon Lee. Two brothers forging two different paths in wrestling, currently sitting on the top of the food chain in Ring of Honor. As part of La Facción Ingobernable, Rush is now the two-time ROH World Champion, while younger brother Dragon Lee is currently one of the longest reigning television champs in company history. But if anyone can halt their run on top, it's the number 1 star on this list, PCO. We've said before that PCO isn't human, but just saying it doesn't do him justice. To truly understand what kind of awesome creature Pierre Carl Ouellet is, you need to see him in action. PCO has fast become one of ROH's most decorated stars and holds victories over both Dragon Lee and Rush. One would think that a rematch between either of them for their respective championships is long overdue. With such great international flavor on display here, it's no question why we say that Ring of Honor has the best wrestling on the planet.
Thank you, Brian. You are definitely on my list of top 5 Brians in the company. It is time once again to learn the favorite moves of specific wrestlers, including why they do it and what exactly that move does to their opponent. It's now time for signature moves. And this one features the world famous CB, aka Big Cheese, aka Cheeseburger.
Ring of Honor fans, Cheeseburger here to teach you today about my signature move, the Shote Palm Strike.
A YouTube exclusive! Palm Strike! Shote Palm Strike!
Some of the great champions in Ring of Honor, the Field of Wrath, the Palm Strike, the Young Bucks, Jay Lethal, Silas Young, and Matt Taven.
Oh! Shote!
began using the Palm Strike in 2014. I needed something to take me to that next level in Ring of Honor, and I went to my great friend and mentor, Jushin Thunder Liger, and asked him for any kind of guidance, any kind of help to just get me to that next step. And he passed down his legendary Palm Strike to me, and I've been using it ever since to devastate my opponents and win matches.
Go ahead. Knock me out.
Oh! Yes, good, very good. Very good, but very dangerous. Be careful, okay?
The Shote Palm Strike targets the head and neck area of the opponent, two very vital and very weak areas for many opponents, and it's very easy to deliver a swift strike and knock out your opponent and claim the victory.
2, 3, got him!
Thank you, Mayor McCheese. I look forward to seeing you back in action very, very soon. Our weekly schedule of content delivery continues and will only continue growing. As you know, every Monday we drop a new episode of the ROH Strong podcast hosted by Kevin Eck, and the latest guest is Josh the Goods Woods. Josh talks about being part of the ROH Pure Title Tournament, his chemistry with Silas Young, getting to show his true personality on camera, spending 2 years in NXT, failing to make an immediate impact in ROH after winning the 2017 Top Prospect Tournament, and much more. You can listen to that right now, available on most podcast platforms and at ROHWrestling.com. Also, Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis Bennett joined the Bouncers on Happy Hour to discuss their ROH past, their life in quarantine, and the all-important question, where they're headed next. We also have a bunch of fresh new stuff now available at the ROH Pro Shop, including 2 different t-shirts dedicated to the ROH Pure Tournament, which are both equally excellent, so you should probably just, buy both of them. The best-selling t-shirt currently in the ROH Pro Shop is Joe Hendry's prestigious one t-shirt because he scammed you all into buying one by writing you songs, I guess. The Briscoes Snakes t-shirt, and of course, the award-winning Flamita t-shirt with a penguin in a Flamita mask, eating pizza, which is, of course, a throwback to right here on Week by Week. Like I said, with my return to Week by Week is also the return of some of your very favorite segments. Question of the Week is back, and this week's question, what actor or actress would play you in a movie of the story of your life?
Who would play me in a movie? Well, I'd probably say Pamela Anderson or some other really famous supermodel. Otherwise, I'd say Renee Zellweger, because I really, really relate with her in Bridget Jones' Diary. Nearly 30, drinking all the time.
What actor would play me in a movie? Probably Tina Fey. That'd be my, number one pick.
How about Paul Rudd?
I can pick any bozo across the world to star as me in Making of the Mecca. It'd be Jim Carrey.
If I could pick any actress to play me in a movie, I would pick the beautiful and queen of mean, Emma Roberts.
The actor who would play Danhausen is... That's right, Billy Zane.
Who would play me in the Cheeseburger movie? Oh, easy choice. Easy choice. Samuel L. Jackson. We have a lot of similarities. He's a great actor. He's the choice. He's the guy.
Who would play me in a movie on my life story? Robert De Niro? Yeah, he'd be good.
An English teacher in 11th grade who swore I was Val Kilmer's son, so I'll go with Val Kilmer. I am Batman.
The perfect guy to play Dak Draper is Matthew McConaughey. Jason Momoa also works.
I've been told I look like Charlie Hunnam, the dude from Sons of Anarchy, so I guess he'd get the gig of playing Adam Brooks in a movie.
Now, obviously not for any physical reasons, but it's going to be one of my favourite actors of all time growing up, Jim Carrey.
What it do, y'all? Hey, my answer for this week's question would have to be the late, great Bernie Mac. Who you with?
What actor or actress should play me in a movie? Well, that's easy. Larry the Cable Guy. You're good.
I think that it is pretty obvious that the only person capable of exhibiting my incredible range is Meryl Streep. Thank you very much. October is quickly approaching and therefore spooky season is about to begin. Every week in October, the ROH roster will be sharing their favorite spooky stories for a new show called ROH Strange. Aliens, cryptids, the paranormal, and everything weird will be covered. I, for one, am incredibly stoked. That is all for this week. Up next in the Pure Tournament is Tracy Williams versus Rust Taylor and PJ Black versus Tony Deppen this weekend on ROH TV, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Also, join us for our hashtag ROH Pure Watch Party every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And no, I am not going to respond to the video that Meg Mucklebone sent in last week, but let's see if I can kick off ROH Strange a little bit early. Angelina Love. Angelina Love. Angelina Love. Oh, I thought it might be like Candyman, where if you say her name 3 times, she appears to roll her eyes and make threats. I guess not. You can follow me on Twitter at Quinn McKay and ROH at Ring of Honor across the board. Like and subscribe to this video and channel, and thanks so much for tuning in today. I'll see you next week on Week by Week.
Vincent never promised me glory to get me to come to Ring of Honor. Not titles. Not even a winner's purse, because Vincent knows these things are meaningless. What Vincent did promise me, because he understands that I am a very special man. He promised me the opportunity to create a masterwork of cruelty. Now, let me ask you, do you fear the righteous? Because you should. And not because we're going to hurt you. We are going to hurt you. Very, very badly. No, you should fear the righteous, because we know that the things that you love are meaningless. And Vincent and I are going to underline this by showing you how easily we can take these things away from you. The righteous are not a team or a group or a cult. We are the dark, damp place inside of you where the things that you love go to die. We'll be waiting.